Hey Broadway.com, it's Nick Adams from Broadway's Priscilla, Queen of the Desert the Musical. Thanks for joining me for the newest episode of Muscles and Mascara. Join me this week as you meet Steve Shepis, my understudy, meet some of my childhood friends, and also my camera has been hijacked by some of my castmates, so you can enjoy that footage too. Take a look. Hey Broadway.com, it's been a while. To get you caught up to speed, I got really sick along with like 5 or 6 other people in this building and was throwing up for like 3 days. Ugh, like, there's nothing worse than being nauseous. I'd take like a sinus infection over that any day. So I didn't leave my bed for about 3 days, and I missed a show, which kills me. It's like against everything I stand for. But I didn't want to be vomiting on my cast, and it would have been really dangerous. So I took a night off, and my wonderful understudy, Steve Shepis, who plays young Bernadette, usually, got a chance to go on for me. So it's pretty cool, you know, for him to get to do that. So we'll talk to him later and hear all about that experience. So yeah, I'm on the mend. I'm on some antibiotics and things to help me get back to normal, but woof, that was tough. It was really tough. Hey guys, so I'm here on 47th Street and I'm going to show you our new signage that just went up this week, right over by the stage door. So here we go. Got this awesome photograph of the one and only Tony Sheldon as Bernadette. Tony Sheldon instills his role with irresistible elegance and humanity, remarkable a revelation. I agree.
There.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that's me? I love that photo. Really exciting. It's a cool moment in the show, and I am just really flattered with all those quotes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks. People walking by. Oh, I heart Will Swenson. You know what, Liz Smith, so do I. Hey, I am here in the bowels of the Palace Theater in the men's ensemble dressing room with the one and only Steve Shepis, who plays young Bernadette in the show, as well as Farah, and he is my understudy. Hi.
Hi.
This is Steve Shepis.
Hi.
And you're getting ready already. This is before the show, so
yeah.
this is your...
So I'm getting into Farah makeup now. I'm getting ready for like some seriously big eyelashes. You ready for these? These
Oh my god, that's what you wear?
Bam. Just like...
Are they feathers?
Like, yeah, they're feathers that are like glued into a real eyelash.
Oh my god.
It gives you some like serious...
Well, I never get to see that part because I'm upstairs at that point.
Yes.
And you've got a lot of makeup to do, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of shit, and... Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
It's a lot of crap.
You can say that.
And I know, my station's always like a disaster. And I'm a messy person to begin with, so it doesn't help that I have like 17,000 things in here, so... Oops.
Steve is messy. He used to lose his underwear every night in Toronto, somehow in the dressing room.
I had to walk home with like just jeans on and no underwear, and it was freezing in Toronto. I was like, jeez, I'll never have kids now.
Alright, so Tuesday, what was Tuesday like for you?
Well, so I found out I was going on. I called my mom and cried for 3 seconds because I was like, oh, I know about half this role so far. If that. And then I was like, Mom, just tell me it's gonna be okay. She's like, it's gonna be great. And I was like, okay. And then like, I was saying that like 95% of me is probably like negative voices being like, you suck. And then like, about like 5% of me is like, you're the best. And then in that moment, like, I don't know what happened, but like the 95% went out the window, and I was like, I am a god, and like just, you know, it's like when you have to do it, you just, you like make it work, and it was crazy. Like when I was up in the foyer waiting to go, your first entrance, like strapped in, I was like, how is this happening? And the funny thing is, my friend saw the show the night before and was like, do you think they'll ever go on for Nick? And I was like, he's like a workhorse. He's never gonna call off. He's like amazing. And then like 24 hours later, like not even 24 hours later, I was like...
There you were.
Just like strapped into this harness being like, how do I get out of this thing when I get down there? How do I take off these shirts, Material Girl? Like, it was just weird because there were so many things that like I had never even seen before that you had done in the show, and I was like, guess I'll just like make it work. But it was fun. Will was amazing and Tony was amazing. Like they pulled me in the right direction like all the time. So
yeah,
it was a good time.
What was your like worst? What was your least favorite part and your most favorite part?
My least favorite part, I would have to say, is the first journey section, because you have so many like vocal entrances that are kind of like
hard to hear.
You're like saying a lot of lines, and I feel like if I would have had more time, I would have been able to like say the lines and listen to like when I had to come in. But it was like I'm trying to like remember what I have to say, and then also try to come in at the right part. I was like, ugh. Yeah. Favorite part? I think the favorite part was the aria, simply because like I had never even looked at it, because I was like, well, you know, I'll look at this one day, I'll dissect it, and plus it's like in Italian, and it's crazy that I was like, I need to like set a day aside and like learn this really well. And at that point I was just like, I'm gonna move my mouth around and just like do weird things. And it was so funny because I just had to like make choices in the moment. And
yeah.
Some were probably like really awkward and funny, and some were probably like really funny in a good way, so like funny haha. You know, not the other funny.
Yeah. Were you scared at all being out there? Well, you'd been out there before in rehearsals, right?
Well, I had in Toronto, like,
but never
December,
here.
like literally 3 months ago.
Oh my god.
I don't honestly, like, nothing was scary because I had so much adrenaline. I didn't fall asleep until 9 in the morning that day because like I was like up and I was wired because there was so much like crazy chemicals like running through my body from going on that like I just wasn't scared for that reason.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it seems scarier than when I actually did it because I just like, I don't know, something took over and I could not be scared because I would have failed miserably. And I just failed kind of miserably. No,
I heard you were.
Stuff, girl.
I heard you nailed it. Yeah, I heard you were great.
But I said an upholstery nail. I was like, I nailed it with like an upholstery nail. It was like a little hammer, and I was like, ding, ding, ding. That's what I did. Wow, what am I saying?
Well,
but it was fun.
I'm glad you got to do it, and everyone said that you would have made me so proud. So
it was fun.
Thanks.
But your role's hard.
It is hard.
You can have it. You can have it.
Hey, Broadway.com. So last night I met a lovely, lovely lady who works as head of celebrity outreach for Armani, who was at the show last night, and she came backstage. And we got to chat a little bit, and I got invited to a crazy Armani event tonight after the show to go and hang out with some fashionistas and crazy celebrities. I don't even know what to expect, really, but I got invited with nothing to wear, and so they sent 2 giant packages of stuff for me at the stage door today. Thanks, Armani. You guys rock. I love my life.
Okay, Broadway.com.
What?
We've stole Nick Adams' camera.
You stole Nick Adams' camera.
No, you're coming down with me.
No, I'm not. I did not go in there and steal it. Nick Adams' camera, and now she's trying to get dressed.
Hey guys, trying to get dressed.
And she wants to take me down with her, but it's not happening. Yeah, we're doing, what is this?
We're almost
the floor
to the finale.
show. Yeah.
What do you think of Nick Adams?
I like Nick Adams. I actually adore him, kind of. He's sweet, and he has a great smile. And he has a nice body.
Could work out a little bit. Okay, do you think Nick will ever find this footage?
Of course he will. He's Broadway's Nick Adams.
I think he's got magical powers.
No, he doesn't.
I think he does, seriously.
Like, what kind of magical? I mean, I have magical powers.
So anyway, we just wanted to I guess I'll talk that way. I'm not as good as Nick is at this. That's Dell. Say hey, Dell.
Hey.
It's one of our dressers. This is about Nick Adams, but whatever.
Nick Adams. He's like Priscilla's superhero, I guess. And I'm a superhero, and he's my sidekick. So
totally.
Because I actually have real powers. I'm like a real superhero. He just has the muscles. I have muscles too. But
I have muscles. Look at these guns. Yeah!
No, she has breast. Show him your breast.
You know what? Kids watch this. I feel like we should just like run off his tape and he'll be like, wait, what's on here? Ashley's coming up here soon. Anyway, alright, show your costume. Wait, are we allowed to do that?
Well, people come see the show and there's pictures of us online in our costumes.
Why are you yelling at Broadway.com?
I'm yelling at you, Ellen. Hi, Broadway.com. Anyway, Broadway.com.
Hey, Broadway.com.
It was nice to talk to you guys, people.
She's talking to herself.
And, listen.
I hope Nick doesn't ever find out about this.
He will. Can you slide me that water right now?
Sure. Bye, Broadway.com. Come
Bye.
see Priscilla.
Queen of the Desert, the musical on Broadway.
It's Tuesday night. We just finished our last show of the week. And I had two friends here tonight sitting in the front row center that I actually grew up with doing community theater in Erie, Pennsylvania. So it's pretty awesome that they came to see the show for the first time on Broadway tonight. And they live in New York as well. And you get to meet them now because they came up to my dressing room. So this is Rick and Lisa.
Hey,
say hey to Broadway.com.
Hello.
Did you guys have fun tonight?
Yeah.
Of course, always.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So what was your favorite part?
Nicholas Tad Adams.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same. Nick, he kills it. He kills it.
He does. He
We
does.
go back like 16
Oh my God,
years,
yeah, at
and
least.
It's insane.
We all went to
but
high school together too,
High school.
right? We all
middle
performed at high
We go
school,
back to
middle school. Yeah.
but,
It's pretty crazy.
yeah.
I was getting emotional knowing you guys were there because I was like, wow, they saw my humble beginnings and now they get to like
Now our
come.
best friend is a Broadway star.
It can happen to you. Broadway.com.
All right, thank you guys. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning, Broadway.com. I just got up and after the show last night, I got to go to this really cool Armani event called Momenti di Emporio. And I'm going now over to Sardi's to do a live on-air broadcast on the Joan Hamburg show with my co-star Tony Sheldon, so it should be fun, and I gotta go so that I'm not late. Bye. So Priscilla, our cast recording just came out in stores nationwide and on iTunes, and so this is my iPhone, and under new releases there's our album, so you can download it and you can also purchase the songs individually. But look how cool this is. How exciting is this? Pretty cool. Hey, Broadway.com. Thank you for joining me, Nick Adams, my latest episode of Muscles and Mascara. Join me next week for more things Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the musical, on Broadway. Until then, enjoy your week. Come see our show. Bye.